Ooh. Welcome to Beat 'em Ups Week. Welcome to it. I got my headset on. Yes! Yeah, I wanted to do Beat 'em Ups a week, checking out some of my favourite Beat 'em Ups of all time. I won't cover everything. If you sort of go, man, he hasn't covered Ninja Turtles of something or other, don't get cut, because if you want, you can put in a request and then I will cover it. But you wanted to check out the Streets of Rage trilogy, as it's been very, very close to my heart, and this is a freaking awesome series. So without further ado, let's check out Streets of Rage 1. And man, I had to come in with that music. It was just so awesome, so awesome. Alright. Alright, Streets of Rage 1. Better press the start button, hey? Off to a fantastic start. Alright. Yep. Happy with that one. Now, I tend to choose Adam. Don't know why. That's what I've always have done. So, stick with him. Sega's answer to Nintendo having Final Fight. A lot of good fun. Music by Yuzo Koshiro. Man, a lot of fun. What we'll do tonight was go through all three of them. Not the entire games. We'll play sort of 2 rounds. First 2 rounds of each game, and then yeah, that's it. We'll just have some fun. But yeah, gotta love this. Gotta love the music. Gotta love the music. Remember when this first came out, and I didn't have a Megadrive at the time? I went to my friend's place who'd hired it. We'd read about it in the usual Mean Machines magazines and whatnot, and I got my friend to actually hook up his Megadrive to the video recorder, and we recorded us playing like a 2-player game. He was using, I think he only had one Genesis pad or Megadrive pad at the time, and I brought around my Master System pad, and we played like that. It was hard times. But we recorded it on a VHS cassette, so I could bring it home and show my parents and go, man, seriously, Mum, Dad, look at this game. How amazing is it? I've got to get one. They were just like, yeah, that's nice. And they never ended up getting me one, and I bought myself one a couple of years later. But I tried. But in the interim, I did have that video cassette, and man, I used to watch that so many times. As you did as you were a kid. Just watch me and my friend get through. I think we got all the way to the last boss, to when they ask you the question like, you know, do you want to join us or whatever, and I think we chose the wrong answer, and it dropped us into like stage 6, I think, again. We're like, and then we lost all enthusiasm. I think our parents were calling us and we had to go and have dinner or something, so that's what the recording ended. But yeah, I don't know. A lot of nostalgia in this one for me. Really should concentrate. Oh, you fucks. The amount of enemies in this isn't... it's all pretty stock. You've got pretty much these 2 guys. You've got another dude that throws you. You've got like the Electra, sort of the girl characters. Oh, fuck. Sorry, my controller's a bit dicky at the moment. Man, this guy. There's a few others along the way. You got some cool boss battles. One dude sort of we call Freddy Krueger, just because he's got claw hands. And there's one that's like the Ultimate Warrior. I think he's like stage 3 boss. It's a good game. It doesn't look like much now, and especially when you fuck this guy. Especially when you're looking at the later ones like Streets of Rage 2 and 3. This one still looks pretty primitive. It came out on the Master System as well. Master System ports aren't great. I could chuck them on later on. I don't know. I'll see what the time it is. But yeah, they did Streets of Rage 1 and Streets of Rage 2 for the Sega Master System. But this is where it's at, man. This is where it's at. And we got Boomerang Guy. But I think what really impressed us the most about this game was it was a bit of a larger move set than your usual Double Dragons, which had you. Well, actually, it was not too far from Double Dragon, but say Final Fight, you can, you could do the. I think we like the fact that you can flip over a dude and then like suplex him to the ground. So it's good fun. And also, like, all the colourful graphics got there as well. Parallax scrolling was at its finest, and yeah, freaking awesome game. And just the music, man. If you haven't played this for a couple of years, and these tunes kick in, you're just like, yeah, fuck yeah, man, love this game. Now they do have a special button, or like a sort of super, I don't know, call-in backup kind of button, which is usually the A button. They sort of omitted that in the next two. They changed that to sort of like sort of super move kind of things, which I'll show you once we get to the other ones. But I'll wait till I get to the boss battle, and I'll use that police backup thing where they'll either shoot like a big rocket or some big Gatling gun. When we first saw that as kids as well, I was like, man, it's awesome. I don't know, for me this is really the game that I sort of thought it really pushed, or really impressed, and I thought it was just, yeah, like at the time I was like, man, this is next gen as, because the music was just phenomenal. Don't you hate it when you get stuck in those traps where you're trying to hit the guy but you just keep picking up a weapon? Yeah, I think the music, most of all, and the graphics at the time were just completely blown away. And then when the second one came out, shit. Now, each boss has their own sort of strategies. The first one's an overall... Oh, jeez, I'm getting my ass kicked. The first boss is just do anything. The second boss, don't jump. You got to try and sort of catch him in throws off angles. The third boss, which is the Ultimate Warrior, you've got to... you've sort of just... I usually just do flying kicks on him. And I think the fourth boss, which is the big fat guys that breathe fire, you're just going to trap them in, sort of like cut them in for the angles and just hit them. Don't throw them because you'll get severely hurt. And stage 5 boss, I think, is the two girls, the twins. That's just a lot of timing and being patient. I usually just send around and jump kick them a lot. So. Those guys are really annoying. Come on. Yeah, I've always preferred Adam in the first Streets of Rage, as it got a little bit longer reach. He's got a better flying kick, a little bit slower, doesn't move around, but I don't know, just cooler. Fuck this guy, come on. Whereas Axel, his jumping knee wasn't great. I don't know, it just seemed to lack range. His jumping ability wasn't too good, but he was a very, very quick strike, and sort of kind of like the Ryu or the Ryu is that sort of all-rounder starter character. Blaze I didn't use too much. Was never a fan really. I used her a lot in Streets of Rage 2, but not in the first one. So always stuck with my man Adam. You know what? This is it. Take this, bitches. It should be boss time, I think. Now, if you jump, this guy goes apeshit and sort of, oh geez, I don't know how I got away with that, but you want to try and catch him off in the angles. He's a bit of a prick, actually. The walking speed of this guy doesn't help. You know, it's going to cheap out. It's going to cheap out and take him out with the backup. So if you jump at him, he usually gets a little bit angry and sort of spazzes out all over the screen. See? Yeah, he doesn't like that. Come on. Cheap. Alright, I might even go to do stage 3, why not? And then I'll jump into a bit of Streets of Rage 2. I don't know. Always gotta play it. I just feel like playing a little bit longer. It's good fun. Good fun! So I remember seeing those waves as a kid and it's like, holy shit! I think it was the most awesome graphics we'd ever seen. As you can see, the enemy sprites don't change too much. They kindly occasionally wear a different colour top or something, but that's about it. They start to get a little bit more varied in the sequels. Oh, shit. As I said before, if you've got any requests that you want to throw my way for any fighting games that you want to see this week, I'll be streaming a couple of times this week, depending on how my day pans out, what days I'll be doing it. But I'll bring this the beat 'em ups week up until Sunday, and then we'll change themes for next week. Maybe a shmup week, who knows? We'll see. Okay. Remember we initially saw the bottle as well? We pick up the empty stabby mate, or the empty beer bottle. Happy Australia Day, by the way. beer bottles. It's Australian, isn't it? We were really freaked out that like first you'd smash it, and then you'd like stab him with the smashed bottle. And I was like, man, this game's so harsh. Oh damn. Is it boss time? Yeah. Ultimate Warrior. Where is he? Come out, big guy. Yeah, there we go. Ah. I'll be cheap. Be cheap about it. Usually if you can get him in that timing, you can take him out like that. There we go. That's Streets of Rage 1. And that's the Ultimate Warrior. With his ass beat. Nice. Nice. Alright. I'll throw into a transition screen. We'll get into a bit of Streets of Rage 2. And let the beatdowns continue. Nice. Do 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 do. Got a lot of music. Anyway, sorry. Streets of Rage 2. Oh, that music, man! There's so many times I've cranked this song or this album in the car. And yeah, what's the matter? Oh, I've been farting in the bedroom too many times. My wife's complaining. All right, we'll play some Streets of Rage 2 and get into it. No Adam, we got Skate, we still got Blaze, Axel, and we got Max in there. What do you reckon? I'll do it for Andy. I'll do it for Andy. Oh man, I get used to it. I haven't played this in a long time. There we go. Bit of a throwback to the original one with the stage 1 sort of graphics. And when this initially came out, you get those larger than life sort of character sprites. We were just wow, an improvement on the soundtrack. The graphics were just amazing. He said it the ultimate favourite characters from the old enemy sprites from the first one, and but everything was just more awesomer. Sorry, Mark. I didn't choose Max. I used to use Skate a lot because I used to love his was corkscrew kick. Was it? Yeah. Then I always used to spam out the grand upper with Axel. So sorry, guy. Now this has also been re-released on Xbox Live, PSN and all that sort of stuff. I think via digital. Also was on all those Sega Megadrive compilations, I'm pretty sure. It's just one of those games that everyone loves so freaking much. Yeah, I know. That'd be too generic, man. That'd be like Christian playing Street Fighter and choosing Ken just for something completely different. How do you throw this again? Oop. There we go. Oop. That's you get your special moves, which sort of replace the police backup, which is either your corkscrew kick if you press forward and the A button, or otherwise if you're surrounded by dudes you can just hit A button straight and do that. It's good times. I think Blaze even throws a little fireball, like a Kokosho or something like that. Oh jeez, I'm sucking at this. Smooth tunes. Remember the first time we saw Streets of Rage 2 was on the Mean Machine Sega and the backflip. Oh, how do you do that again, Mark? Oh, there we go. It's been a while. Yeah, the first time we saw Streets of Rage 2 was in Mean Machine Sega did a video that they had on the front cover of their magazine, and it was a bit of a preview tape, and it had stage, well, pretty much what I'm doing right now on the demo. Oh, the backflip with Blaze. Sorry, I was thinking about this one, man. Wait, oh jeez, that one. Sorry. He does a backflip, it's a backflip, but yeah, I remember the backflip. I thought always thought it was like a mini somersault kick. They were channeling the Street Fighter stuff. But yeah, we saw this on the old Mean Machines VHS, and we were just like, holy fucking shit! And that was another avenue for me to show my parents, like, guys, like seriously, because at this point I still didn't have a Mega Drive. And I showed them the VHS once again and how amazing it was, and they still didn't give me a Mega Drive, so just played at my friend's house and borrowed Mega Drives off friends and stuff, so you did what you could back in the day. take out the bartender out the back. In the back alley, mate. I remember even seeing this. Like, just the rain and stuff. Back in those days, man, it was just looked amazing. Still does, man. Still does. Ah, damn it. I think you press up and the jump button, you can usually land those ones. That's how it works in Streets of Rage 1 when you get thrown. Yeah. Pretty zany tunes in this game, man. Oh, for God's sake. Can't seem to get those dudes. The reach, Max's reach could be a little bit better, but what do you do? Oh, Jesus Christ. There's a really cool stage later on which takes place in an amusement park. I think it might be the next one. And you go into sort of like an alien sort of lair when you take out one of the bosses there, which is sort of kind of reminds me of Blanca. I think because he sort of spins around and does that sort of roll that Blanca does. And some crazy, really tripped out music in that. But yeah, just really, really moody sort of level. Really, really cool. Oh, actually, the boss of this level is a pain in the ass. I think it's that guy with a jetpack, I can't remember his name. And he's just a real pest to try and line up and take out. Oh yeah, there he is. You watch me start to get really frustrated with this boss. And yet, like, the worst thing is you meet him several times during the game, and it's always such a pain in the ass. Fucking prick. Any strategies for this mofo? Just gonna spam the jump kick. If I trade off and go toe to toe with him, I'm gonna get hurt. Oh, for fuck's sake. So I'm trying to follow the shadow that he's got on the ground, but it's very hard to sort of line it up. There we go. There we go. Nice. It's so annoying, you just want to hit him but you can't. I'll pop through one more level and then we'll change to Streets of Rage 3. And if we get time we might check out the first Streets of Rages, or the first two on the Master System. Great song, this one. Such a feel-good song for kicking someone's ass, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure this is the one that goes into the alien level. I can't remember. No, it must be. Timing's not right. The good thing about this game is they really sort of got the moveset down a lot. There was a lot more varied than the older Streets of Rage 1. Oh, don't tell me this is the one where the boss is that big pirate guy, because he's a fucking pain in the ass as well. He came into a world of shit. Cheeky bugger. There's my home phone ringing. Nice. Oh, come on. Sorry, I've got phones ringing and stuff in the background. I've got distractions. Yay! Finally landed a throw. And then get my ass kicked. Look at that parallax scrolling. Yeah, got the alien bit next. Nice. Now I shouldn't be spamming that corkscrew kick all the time because I'm losing energy, but I'm just not looking to finish the game. Just give you a general overview of what it's like. Oh, this guy. Oh, just let me come here so I can punch you. Alright. This is a bit I was talking about earlier. Cool as fuck. That's right. Shit. Oh, that's right, that big alien head thing. Oh, way. Come on. Ah, cheeky bugger. Here we go. This is the boss that reminds me of Blanca. I don't know what his name is. I just have to hit him first. Zamza. That's it. Oh, jeez, nice uppercut there, sir. Come on. There we go. That's Streets of Rage 2. Fucking awesome. Streets of Rage 3, was never really a fan of. It was okay. It got dumb hard later on. Really hard, but oh, this song. I just want to keep playing. What we'll do is we have a quick break. I'll load up Streets of Rage 3 and we'll check that out and we'll see how we go from there. But Streets of Rage 2, fucking awesome. There we go. Well, the intro certainly is as exciting as the first two. Not as emotional with the nice music, but this is when the Yuzo Koshiro must have hit the acid with the music. He's yeah, he's going apeshit with this music. So we'll check out a bit of Streets of Rage 3, and oh, see, there's some good old music from the original one. All right. Crank up the lives, why not? Actually, I might keep them down so we can go through a couple of different characters. Because you've got, was it Zan in this one? As opposed to Max, sorry. You've got the ass, and we've got Axel Blaze, Skate, and Zan, which is the robot, weird kind of dude. So, yeah. How's about we go, that guy? And I'll press the wrong button. Alright, Zan. Now this is a little bit quicker than the last two. Graphic sprites are a lot a lot nicer, more detailed. Similar to the control scheme where you've got the A button as your super moves and whatnot. But Zan's a weird inclusion. I don't know, very strange. Music's pretty sweet though. I think there's a cheat you could use with, yeah, that's right, Twisty99 just said there's a lot of unlockable characters as well. There was the kangaroo, if I remember correctly, and I think you could use Shiva, I think via the use of one of those action replay cards as well. Anyone else, anyone want to help fill me in? I mainly remember the, I'll go give Axel a shot. I remember the kangaroo mainly. That was always the one I was sort of freaked out about. Oh, for God's sake, let me go, you fuckers. I think it was a thing if you, there's a kangaroo tamer in, I think at the second stage. If you take him out and didn't harm the kangaroo or something like that, or didn't kill the kangaroo, you unlock the character that was in the Xbox version. I can't remember. It's been a long time. Ah, cool. Thanks, Twisty99. But I never got to see the Shiva. I'll have to YouTube some footage of Shiva because he was fucking badass, man. He was like the sort of the right-hand man of the last dude in Streets of Rage 2, and he was fucking awesome. I think he actually fought at the end of this, end of stage 1. So, good times. But yeah, Shiva's a badass. Can't jump bullets. Hi Darren. Hi, how you going? This is bare knuckle, was it? I think, was it number 2? He used to say a grand upper. I've seen a few skits on that. The ability to double dash down as well, double dash forward. Super versions of each character too. And Ash in the Japanese version only. Cheers, Mark. I wish you'd start concentrating. I was going to ask. Keep that run out of continues. We'll do a bit of Blaze. Should go on more than one life, hey? Get up. Oh, he's gone. Good. You can also charge up the bare knuckles that get stronger if you don't die every time. You get 20,000 points, if I remember correctly. Nice. That's right. That's right. When she does that, we used to, and there's a suburb in Melbourne called Surrey Hills. Have a listen to this. Yeah, Surrey Hills. Sorry. We must have been bored as kids. Oh man. man. No, I never finished Streets of Rage 3. There's a point, one of the stages later on, I remember that like this building was burning down or something, and there was flames coming up on the screen and whatnot. Never got past that stage because it was just, I remember it was just hard as fuck. This guy. And I remember I'd always get up to it and I'd always die there. And I remember I just got so frustrated, I was like, man, fuck this game, I'm never playing again. As you did. And never finished it. So I finished the first two, but not the third one. Sadly, I'll have to get around to it. But I know that the difficulty spikes quite a lot later on. I want to at least get the last boss. Boss this level without stuffing up. Damn it. Mistakes. Playing overly cautiously now, because I want to try and get to the boss. Oh, that one too, Twisty 99. Fuck that level, man. Oh, come on, that's cheap. Jeez, he's moving quick. Fuck. Turn your back for 2 seconds. No. Oh, man. Maybe I should have chosen more than one life. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to quickly go through some... I'll go through Streets of Rage 1 on the Master System and Streets of Rage 2 on the Master System, and then we'll wind this up for the evening. Back in a sec. Pushing the Master System sound chip to the ultimate test. And the graphics chip as well. Alright, let's check it out. normal, I think. Gonna stick. Look, because we went Adam last time. Have I chosen Axel yet? I don't know. I've done everything. I'll go with Blaze. Why not? Oh, now I wonder what the controls have been. Let's jump. Punch. I'm assuming if you press both buttons together, yeah, the police come out, or does it? Oh, how do we do that? Maybe the start button? No? Don't know. Wow. As you can see, they've scaled it down. It's not too bad for a Master System version, I reckon. It doesn't have all the other speech and samples and things like that in it, but you know, they've managed to capture the spirit of it in its rawest form. And look, as I was saying earlier, I never Megadrive till later on, and this is all we had. So if I didn't have the chance to go to my friend's place, I'd play this on my Master System, and you'd love it because that's all you had. So. Nearly. But it's pretty clunky. What I'll do is I'll go through one level of this, then I'll switch to Streets of Rage 2 and check that out. Now Streets of Rage 2, look, that's actually one of the rarer games for the Master System. Guys pay drug money for it. If that's your thing, go for it. But yeah, I'll probably get one day. But Streets of Rage 1 is pretty common if you want to pick that copy up too. Otherwise you can emulate it. Much to everyone's dismay, and I've found out on YouTube that they don't really like them using emulators, but hey, don't have a capture card and don't really want to hook it up to a Master System and go through all plugging in leads and crap, so emulation it is, bitch. Hot diner. Come on. So I don't know, to the guys who are watching, what do you prefer Streets of Rage to, say, Final Fight, or are you a purist and you love your Double Dragons, or your Target Renegades? What's your favourite beat-em-ups? We'll ask first. What's better? Is Final Fight or Streets of Rage? It'll be interesting to see. Nice. Nice. Twisty09 says Streets of Rage 2 on the Megadrive. See, I don't know, like Final Fight was always disappointing that you could only use 2 of the characters, and I was never a big Mike Hagar guy. I could have gone for the Guy version, where I think it was Coding Guy. Was it Coding Guy, or was it Hagar and Guy? But anyway, I always played Guy at the arcades, and I remember being bitterly disappointed he wasn't in the conversion. I think it was only one player as well. That kind of pissed me off. So Streets of Rage all the way for me, even though I do like Final Fight. But That's him done. Can't pick between the two, says Mark. Yeah. If it was like console ports, I'd probably obviously go for Streets of Rage. But if this was released on arcade, and it was against Final Fight, the original arcade version, yeah, man, I'd have to go for Final Fight. But this isn't an arcade game, so heck. But I used to spend so many days in the arcades playing the old Final Fight and spanned the old guy. I'm gonna load up some Streets of Rage 2 for the Master System. Excuse that mouse count on the screen. No transitions at the moment. Actually, no, we'll do one. We'll do one. Check out the Retro Domination podcast, retrodomination.com. The guys here, I'm assuming most of the people watching here are actually fans of the page, or check them out on Facebook. All the addresses are there, and they've got their latest podcast out at the moment, so it's worth checking out if you like all your classic gaming goodness. Alright. RMA215 says, played heaps of Double Dragon as a kid, finally got a Megadrive, and was strictly Streets of Rage after that. Nice, man. Hi, Peter's clone. There you go, man. And Mark says, oh yeah, console ports, then definitely Streets of Rage 2. Once again, the Master System's poor old sound chip being pushed to the absolute limits. But stands up damn well. Alright, getting this played through the first stage, and we'll wind it up for the evening, and I'll be back sometime this week, probably, well, maybe tomorrow, depends how the day pans out. And we'll continue beat 'em ups week. So if you've got any requests, fire away over at the Retro Domination Facebook wall. And away you go. And I think towards the end of the week I'll be doing all the requests that I get through. I'll do in one sitting. I'll pop all those through. Okay. Wow. This is terrible. It looks like shit. So far the collision detection is really, really bad. Yeah, I think the second one, they haven't put as much. Oh man, it's so skittish, isn't it? Both buttons at the same time. Oh, don't tell me you can't do corkscrew kick. Oh, that sucks. Disappoint. Cool, man. Yeah, definitely. I will put titles up when I'm setting up next time. I'm still new at this, bro, so definitely I'll jot that down for next time, man. Because I noticed I've got in my previous stream list, it's just like untitled. Like, fuck, how are people gonna search for this shit? So yeah, definitely note taken. Yeah, definitely not a fan of this port. Oh. shouldn't have finished this. It's going to leave a sour taste in everyone's mouths. So you should have left it with the good shit. So, and what's obviously because it was obviously done, I think only in the PAL region, it was released on the Master System. I'm thinking. Yeah, true, Daz. It's not bad, but I don't know if you saw, like, Streets of Rage 1 looked a lot better than this, and the music was a lot better. This is just a bit, I don't know, it looks a bit rushed, kinda. It was very late in the Master System's life as well. I think it was released, so... Mark says, quiet, you. It does highlight how good the Megadrive version is. I mean... Oh, there it goes. Come on. So he doesn't even want to fight. I'm just going to go through and... Come on. For fuck's sake. Maybe I'll just try. Oh, this guy. Oh, this fucking guy. Serious? Alright, I'm gonna have to try a special move on him. And it didn't work because I've got not enough energy left. Oh, I have to do. Do that fucking move. Oh god. Oh man, is anyone watching this? Yasser indeed, mate. This game sucks. Look at this. Look, alright, I'll fucking grab a knife. Fuck this guy. Oh! Mega CD. Anyone got any Mega CD recommendations for Peter's clone? Ah, this is fucking shit. That was terrible. Terrible. Where are we? Streets of Rage 2. Let's go put that on the background. Cosmox 3000, I'm sorry dude, that was terrible. Sega CD games, any recommendations guys? Oh man, Sega CD. I guess one of the obvious ones, depending on what sort of games you really like to play. If it's beat 'em ups, don't know. I tried. It was mashing the buttons to throw the knife in, and it was a rage quit. Fuck off! I'm allowed to. But yeah, Sega CD games. There's obviously the great port of Final Fantasy. Flink, Daz says. What else is there? Snatcher, if you're into that sort of stuff. Hideo Kojima's. I don't know, it's not an RPG, it's almost a text adventure with a bit of, yeah, Sonic CD's not bad. But yeah, so it's almost a text adventure with you can even use was it the Enforcer or no, it was the Enforcer that was the Megadrive gun. Interesting game. What else is there? Popful Mail. That's all, Daz. Flink and Popful Mail. No, I never really got into it too much. You can get into those really cheesy ones like Night Trap and things like that. Enforcer, nice. Enforcer was the gun that you used. Night Trap was always, it was different, it was weird. Then you got the shit like that crisscross game and where you can make your own film clips and things like that. Alright, yeah, Final Fight so there, as I said earlier. What else? What else is there? There's a... You like Shining Force? Yeah, not a big. I like certain RPGs. Shining Force, I really haven't spent that much time on. Aleste, of course. Yeah, Shining Force never really spent that much time on. I didn't really get into RPGs until sort of around the PS1 days. Oh, Night Trap, or is that? Oh, fuck Night Trap. I think it might be auto censoring. Did they have Corey Haim in it or something? I don't know. one of those teen heartthrobs from the 80s. But I think, what else was there? Sewer Shark. There was Batman. There was a Batman Returns, which was like that sort of racing game, or not racing, but you'd drive around and shoot rockets and stuff and go over pretty cool jumps and things like that. There's a really cool trailer for it on their Mean Machines video, and it had it was basically advertised in the Mega CD or the Sega CD, and it had like some really cool Joe Satriani theme song in the background, and it was just, I don't know, watching that with like awesome blazing guitar solos was pretty rad. I don't know, I was pretty impressionable as a teen. So Sylphid as well. What was that other one, Daz, the shooter? That really common one. That's actually not too bad. Yeah, NXX Make My Video. I can't even think of that another shooter. There's a man, just eludes me. But yeah, look, there's some good stuff to be had on the Sega CD. I've mainly stuck to more the carts and stuff. I actually didn't get a so the Mega CD set up until I think it was last year. Whoops. Jazz, yeah, I don't know which one. Yeah, Batman was awesome. I can't remember. That was. I remember the AVGN had it on one of his vague sort of Sega CD videos. Sulfiace, wasn't it? He called it Sulfeces because he's so good with his one-liners. Sulfiace, that's actually a really cool shooter. What was I saying there? But yeah, I didn't get a Sega CD until I think late last year. Terminator's very good as well. Thanks to Brad at Super Gamer, managed to get me a Sega CD, the American one, which I just popped onto my my modded PAL system, and it worked. It was good. And now it just sits on the shelf. Prior to that, I used to use the emulators, and I actually I ended up getting some Japanese discs from Japan, obviously, and just use the emulator just to play those, because I wasn't cool enough to have a Mega CD. But yeah, one thing I wouldn't mind getting is a Mega CD 1. The original one. It kind of looked like the video cassette recorder that used to sit underneath the Megadrive. Man, I don't know, that was the very first one I saw. My friend used to, his older brother got one, and looks heaps cooler than the sort of second revision anyway. But yeah, enough of me ranting on. We'll finish up now for the evening, and I'll post up on the wall, the Retro Domination Facebook wall, when I'm going to do the next stream, and keep you guys posted well ahead. Peter's clone, or whoever it was that said before to do a title on the videos, I will. I'll get that shit sorted before next stream. But until then, cheers for watching, guys. Cheers for the questions and stuff, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks, fellas. Take it easy.